Hello, everyone. I'm Silentbracken, and welcome to episode 31 of my Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead Let's Play. And so uh, I'm trying to clear a way into the military base. There's a bus and a car blocking the path. I got rid of everything. I cleared everything else out while I was down there. So it's just that bus and that car that are left. So I need to get a new fuel pump and replace the fuel pump in this car's engine for it to start working, that I can drive it all the way. And I need to install a new gas tank and put some gas in it in that bus. I needed a drill for that, and I could not find one in the. I couldn't find a drill of any kind in the mechanics like bay or whatever the mechanics place in the military base. So I had to come back to base to get a drill for that. And while I'm here, I figured I might as well unload everything and I'll dissect these two armored zombies. Or actually maybe I'll dissect one of them and then butcher the other one. I'm not sure what they'll give me. Like I'm just trying to get like parts out of them or stuff out of them. I'm not really trying to get like I don't know research out of them. But I figured I should include the dissection of these bodies here. All right, we didn't really get anything out of that one. As you cut into its stomach, the insane, fragmentary remains of some creature it devoured, which appears to have melded with its own tissues, attempt to claw at your hand before you bludgeon them until they cease moving. Alright. Unfortunately, that didn't give us what we wanted. I was hoping to get, like, components of some kind out of it, but that's not what happened, unfortunately. Let's clean up this blood. Alright, so I'm gonna have our characters sleep, and, I'll see you guys back at the military base. Alright, guys, we're back. We're at this military base here, and, we could start trying to clear our way into, the entrance here. It does use diesel. I'm gonna have to find some diesel. I don't know if the JB8 fuel will work in it or not, but we could try. Once we get this one out of the way, we should be able to squeeze by here. I don't think we have to move this one. But we do have to move the bus. We can hotwire cars. I think you need a mechanic skill of 4 to hotwire cars. So, I mean, I could be wrong about that, but I think it's like 4. Ooh. That security camera's still intact. We'll remove that as well. Hold on, we're getting sidetracked. This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing right now. The drums are up here. Here they are. Alright, it's gonna take forever for us to get down there. Right, to halt the whole way. It takes us like 10 seconds to move at a single space. We're almost there, guys. Hopefully that works. Let's move it out of the way. I don't want to run over on accident. That'd be terrible. That would suck so much. It's so much fuel. Rapidly clicking, eh? Oh, it needs a battery too. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Fine. Yeah, maybe we could come back and grab this bus at some point, maybe, and like convert it into some kind of mobile like base or something. That'd be cool. All right. Now we should be able to like sneak our vehicle through here. And we do have to be very careful because like obviously that Kevlar Hulk is still just like sitting over there waiting for us to mess up so it tear us in half. Right, nice. Fantastic. Something about this little area here that always gets those lag spikes. I don't know what's causing that, but it's fine. And the body's gone. It's like magic. All right. Let's get to sorting. Unsorted. Unsorted. Actually, let me redo that one. Unsorted. Yeah, I do want to include that room there. Unsorted. And all right. Spare parts. Find it to the cargo zone. Tools. Find it to the cargo zone. Chemicals. Find that to the cargo zone. Ammo. We can find that to the cargo zone as well. Containers. We'll just put containers here for now. I don't know if we're going to have any of those or what. Guns. We can find that cargo zone as well. And where's the tool magazines? Mind me, I'm blind. Find that there. parts manuals, sure, find that there. I don't think we're going to find any of those, though. And the cool thing about this is we can leave the ones that are binded to the cargo zone. Oh, I forgot to include vehicle parts. That's fine. We'll just redo it afterward. I think I have to remove that one because it didn't let me bind it to the cargo zone, and I don't know if it has to be binded or not, but I prefer it just in case. Find containers there. And we need vehicle parts as well. I forgot about that. Alright, that works. Okay. So I think that just filled up the space then. Yeah. Add another vehicle parts. Yep. Fantastic. Yeah, we can't lift that. It's probably what's going on. Fuel, I didn't tell us to our guy to spread the fuel, so I'm just gonna add fuel to this. So warehouse shelves too, so we can come back here and disassemble these if we need to. This here for now. I don't think we have any way to lift that, so 250 liters, eh? Take those two big engines back with us. This one doesn't fit. It's 900 liters. I have no idea how we're gonna get that back. We'll have to like install it in a vehicle and transport it back to base as a part of a vehicle. I believe we already have 2 telescopic light cranes, so I'm not gonna worry about that. What's in here? Laptop. Clipped glasses. I don't know if those are good or useful for anything, but I probably feel like I should grab them maybe. I don't know. Memory card, paper. Alright, so now we just get rid of these unsorted ones. The light bulb, I'll take the light bulb. I'll grab an extra welding mask, but sure. Also, we're gonna have to like mine a way through this wall here to get into this building because we can't get it open any other way, I don't think. There's some locks we could probably pick, but I don't have any lock picking stuff or skill in devices yet, which I've been meaning to do, but I just keep forgetting. And it's like we have other things too to worry about, so it's like I forgot, but also it's not the priority. Reinforced concrete wall. Can we as well? The rebar cage is still left behind, though. Can we stab him through the rebar cage? Can. Fantastic. I can't mind that. Nice. Man, I'm so smart. Ain't I just a genius? Rocks. I'll take the rocks. And rebar. Scrap metal. I don't know if we'll ever use or need any of this, but I'll take it. Nice. This one just open all the 50 cal. Hell yeah. Fantastic. The knives, bayonets, holsters, the light amplification goggles, the infrared goggles, red dot sights. Fantastic. Oh, that's so cool. All right, let's add an ammo one. We're going to auto sort this. What kind of space do we have left actually in this thing? All right, that still has a lot of space left. We already have one for guns and ammo. Okay. So mods. Unsorted. Let's see. So it looks like 3 of these doors are openable or open already. Just full slings, dot sights, heliographic sights, and ACOG sights. So yeah, after this episode, I'm gonna have to spend a bunch of time off camera, like I don't know, reading devices books and trying to craft some like forgot to add one for magazines. I guess the ammo belts count as magazines. Makes sense, I guess. And get rid of this. I don't know how this works. I'm not messing around with it right now. I don't really care that much anyway. We have bigger things to worry about. And it's late right now. It's like night. I'm normally laying down trying to go to sleep by now, but then I realized I forgot to record a video, so I was like, ah, man, dang it. What? Can we cut these open with the acetylene torches, or hold on? I can't cut it open with bolt cutters, unfortunately. This one, can I cut this one open with bolt cutters? Nope. Worth a try. So we're gonna have to make a heavy sledgehammer as well to include in our toolkit in this vehicle, so that we can actually like smash things apart much more efficiently. Because using the pickaxe isn't the best way to do that. Man, all that collecting and cleaning of stuff we did was completely pointless. Because like, you come in here and it's just full of perfect condition, clean like things. Uh, these crates probably have like grenades and landmines and claymores in them and stuff. Right, because the adjustable slings count as clothing. We don't have a spot for clothing because I didn't think about that. Might as well grab all of them. Sure. So we don't have access to the 7.62 stuff or the handguns or shotguns. All right, we can use a military ID card to get into that room specifically. So I will grab one of those. Oh, I think I might have put some of my military ID cards in the wrong spot. What's in here? Memory cards. Take those. Wow, this room's garbage. This room was trash. It was garbage. Well, I'm glad we didn't bother to mine our way through there. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because it would have gave us access to this, I think, still anyway, but, you know. So, yeah. I think that's most of what we can do here for now. If we want more to do more stuff, we're gonna have to, like, come back with lock picking equipment, which I will do. We'll do that eventually. I'm not sure when exactly we'll do that, but we will do that eventually. Mark my words. I might forget. If I forget and we go down like a couple of episodes without coming back to do that, then like maybe like remind me or something. I don't know. Still a few more things we could do while we're here, but we might as well wait to do that. All right, that works. All right, so I'll see you guys back at base, and we'll offload everything that we can. Hopefully, we have enough space for it. We probably don't though. And I don't know. I'll figure out what to do from there. Yeah, I'll see you guys back at base. All right, guys. So I was on my way back to base, and as we were driving by that beehive, that wasp hive that we killed those two other wasps from in I believe it was the last episode. Um, one of the wasps kind of hitched a ride in our truck. They sort of just jumped in the back and stayed there. And we're near the base. This is the bridge that leads down to the base here. And there was a giant dragonfly, so I just like stopped and let him get in the back, and now he's killing the wasps. Figured I'd show you guys this. Nice. All right, and we'll get out and kill this guy since we already stopped anyway. We have our bodies to dissect. Fantastic. Our collection of corpses has grown greatly. I guess I'll just keep recording since we're right next to base anyway. Makes sense to me. All right, we're here, guys. We're home. We are home now. Fantastic, isn't it? All right, park the car. Get on out. Start sorting. Yeah, we got a ton of different like vehicle parts and all sorts of stuff out of that. That was an amazing. It was an amazing haul here. Um, there's a bunch of loot on those bodies, but I think I'll just wait till the bodies decay and leave behind all the loot on the ground. I think that's better. I think we're better off doing that. Seems like a good book to start with. All right, let's turn on our character's music here. Just drop all that stuff there. All right, so what didn't get sorted? Vehicle parts, fuel, vehicle parts. All right. Yeah, we need a new spot for the vehicle parts. There's nothing here. I guess we could add it there. Oh, and the fuel too. I forgot to add another one for the fuel. Ah, and I resorted the bodies. Ah, we'll worry about the fuel after we're done dissecting these bodies, so that we can auto sort whatever we get out of them as well. So we'll start by dissecting this giant dragonfly here. I think this will give us some good experience in creatures of flight and like invertebrate biology and stuff. Just the rainbow crystals one again. Yeah, we need to get invertebrate biology before we can get hymenopteran biology. Oh, is that one new? The stripes on the back of its abdomen are warped into a nauseating spiral you can't tear your eyes away from. The meat inside gives off a horrifying stench and seems to be covered in thin, damp hair, like a newborn animal gone horribly wrong. The wings are rooted in its flesh by an almost transparent fractal root structure, making you question if it always belonged to the creature. Ah, cool. And we'll add a fuel source spot as well, which we'll put there for now. I should probably keep it outside next to the other stuff, but whatever, it's fine. All right, so that's all that stuff sorted out. Use some water. Let's see if we can make some sandwiches or something. Got a lot of crackers. Do we have to use the mouse for this, unfortunately? All right, we could make cheeseburgers. Nah, I don't want to use the little bit of meat I have left there. I don't have much meat right now. I really need to get to work on that. Um, can we make like egg sandwiches, right? Deluxe fried egg sandwich and a fried egg sandwich. So what does this use? Not meat. All right, we'll just turn all 8 of the eggs we have currently into this. Soy sauce on it. Yeah, I don't know if soy sauce is a good sauce to be putting on sandwiches, but what do I know? I'm not a chef or anything. I've never tried it before, so who knows? Maybe it's good. And we'll save the rest of those for tomorrow. Also, we can unfavorite that since I'm not using that anymore. I'm also not using that anymore. I'll keep the bill favorited because maybe I'll try that out again at some point. I'm not sure. Oh yes, I did repair, or I didn't repair them. I reset the CBMs because we got these fingertip razor CBMs and a power storage CBN. I reset those and washed them off. They still need to be sterilized, but like if we're gonna use them, we still have to sterilize them. I'm not planning on using them, but if we decide to, I need to sterilize them first. I think they might sell for more if we sterilize them first too. I'm not sure about that, but we might. It might. It could potentially, perhaps. There's the power storage one. Man, we have so much stuff. 10 millimeter auto. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that right now. I don't think we have enough 50 cal to really use the 50 cals yet, so I'm not going to replace our turret with a 50 cal yet. Um, And I do want to have some separate spots for I do want to have some separate spots where I place the ammo and modifications and guns and weapons and stuff at. Like, I don't want them to all be in the same spot. So, but I'm not going to worry about that until we can make a lot more warehouse shelves. Um, so maybe next time we're at that military base, we'll disassemble the warehouse shelves that are there as well. Perhaps we'll just have to see what happens. There's 2 books we haven't read, which are just recipe books essentially for us since we already have everything else. All right, let's get to reading. So I'm not sure what our device's skill needs to be at to pick those locks. It's kind of, whatever. Um, I mean, maybe we'll just read it until we can't anymore. Like, we'll just keep reading. I'll just keep reading device skill books until I can't anymore. Um, but I'll do that off camera. Is this a short episode? I'm not sure. This might be a short episode. It might not be. I haven't checked the recording time yet. But I think this is an acceptable spot to end off the video just based off of what we've accomplished in it. And so anyway, I'm Silentbracken. Like and subscribe. And turn on the bell notification if you want to be notified of future uploads. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, and have a good day or night or whatever it is for you.